Good day, YouTube. It is the 26th of January 2024. This is my 1995 Honda Acty SDX. This little vehicle I've now had home for 48 hours. I'm going to do just a short little video to tell you what I think of my new acquisition after having it, being able to drive it, being able to fiddle with it, being able to look it over, get to know it over the last 48 hours. The condition is good. I wouldn't say very good or perfect or anything. It's not garage, kept maybe, but it's good. The seats underneath those seat covers are junk. They're absolutely horribly dirty, and we'll never be happy with them until we strip it all down and reupholster them. It's probably something I'm going to do myself. Once we get seats out of here, we'll do the complete interior super clean. Take the mats out, take the tool and jack and everything out from under there, because things are dirty around the edges. I've cleaned up what I can see to make this a little more drivable, a little more attractive inside, but we got a lot to clean up, okay? But not unhappy with anything, because things that are dirty can be cleaned, okay? It's in pretty good shape. So I've been driving it, no complaints. I had never seen one of these until I owned this one. I owned this one for 24 hours before I ever drove it, and I've never obviously driven one before. So no disappointments. I wouldn't say it was powerful. I would call it peppy or zippy, but you're not going to win a drag race with anything. But it's not like it doesn't get out of its own way, and the more you learn how to drive it, the more zippier it can be. Not unhappy with brakes are good. Steering is good. It's quick, responsive. It's not hard to steer. It was maybe it had a little over 3/4 of a tank of fuel or something in it when I got it. I threw 2 cans of Berryman in it in the fuel tank, and then went and topped it off. Took like 2.3 gallons, and it's still, kind of right there on full. And I have put, see, it had 422, so I have 54 miles on it running around town, and we're still kind of on full. So some internet folks have told the world that these get maybe 45-50 miles to the gallon. Maybe so. I'll let you know, because I'm gonna just run it and check my fuel economy. I adjusted that door day before yesterday, something like that, because it didn't quite close all the way. Closes good now. Not gonna do wheels and tires on it anytime soon. I am gonna do tires on it, on those cute little 12-inch wheels. So I'm gonna order 5 145/70 12s. They'll be the same exact tire as I have on my electric car. So I'll get those coming tonight or whenever I get time. These are way down, and the spare is not much. It's got all the mud flaps on it. The decals, that one's gone. That would have said like the 660cc or something, 12-valve engine. That decal's about gone. This one would have said the real-time 4-wheel drive, and the front one is completely gone. So I have already ordered a decal kit, so we'll have the Acty 4-wheel drive decal here, and those on the back. So I'm gonna put the real-time 4-wheel drive here, I think. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do back here. Anyway, those are coming. I'm gonna put Glen Speed Shop stickers on them as well, probably on the front side of the bedside. Probably leave the door open and available. Some other things I'm gonna do is probably put a radio in it. I'm not huge on tunes, so it doesn't need to be much, but it would be nice to have an FM radio. If this had an FM radio, even one speaker, I'd probably let it go. I actually have an FM converter for that radio, and I might try it. I don't know. I've got some stuff sitting in my shopping cart on Amazon already, speakers and a radio, so we'll see. I'll probably do that. The steering wheel I'm not dissatisfied with. It's not ugly. I mean, it's in good condition. So it had some stupid Velcro, something sitting there. I got the glue all off of it. It's been there for decades or something. Left a little stain on the dash, but I'm trying to oil that up. We'll see if that goes away. Dash is in good shape. No rust on this, okay? It's in good condition. The rack I see, now that I own this thing, has a little hinge point here, which you can see better on that other side. So if you took these bolts out, it would go down. Obviously it could come out of there quickly as well. Wouldn't it be cool to have another one and set it up for the rear? Maybe somebody's already done that. And then have a rear one and then put some struts between them, and a guy could make a really nice like truck tarp and make you a little enclosure back here, a little camper, or if you want to haul something, or say a scooter or motorcycle or something, in some sort of cover to protect it from the elements. I'm thinking something like that. Gosh, there's already a couple of holes back here, right there. Maybe someone's already thought of that. Anyway, I see they're set up for a latch on that side, but I could utilize those holes and put another rack back there. Maybe somebody's got a rack that they're not using, you know. We'll see. So again, I'm probably gonna stitch up my own seat upholstery. All the glass is real good on this thing. I'm just really happy with it. It drives good. It gets a lot of looks, a lot of points, a lot of laughs. My neighbors came out to see it, and they're all excited, and man, they want one. And I stopped unannounced. I picked this thing up, and turns out I was only like 20 minutes away from my buddy's house when I was in Washington, and I showed up unannounced at Mike and Lynn's house, and they were gracious hosts and moved some cars around so I could park the truck camper and my car trailer with this thing on it, and we went to dinner and played trivia night and so forth. So thanks, Mike and Lynn, for letting me crash your party and introducing me to all your friends and such, so I could have this little vehicle, get it home and start to playing with it. So pretty happy with it. The wife's kind of happy with it. She hasn't driven it yet. It's a little bit to get used to driving on the right. It's a little bit to get used to if you're a passenger sitting on the left, but we're getting there. That left hand shifting, kind of got that down. It's the whole right hand turn signal. Turn signal's on the right on these. It has me still a little confused, but we're getting there. I'm wondering if I drive this for another few days, I get back in my tracker, how easy is it to go back and forth between a right-hand drive and a left-hand drive. All right, you know, everything works on it, even the bed light in the rear, emergency flashers, headlights, and everything works. Dash lights are all there, so she's in really good shape. I am exceedingly happy with my purchase. One other thing I wanted to show you real quick, when I got to the seller's house, I pulled the dipstick because I knew where that was from watching videos, and the oil was clean as can be. And when I was trying to clean up some stuff in here, you know, there's an oil change right there that at 113,000 kilometers, it's got 114 on it now. So had about 900 kilometers on an oil change, and the oil was still clean as can be. That's a really good sign. This thing's been well cared for. The icing on the cake was yesterday when I posted this on the Honda Acty groups page on Facebook. See if someone could interpret what this says. And this is timing belt. So this has 16,000 kilometers, like 10 or 11,000 miles or something on a new timing belt. That's cool. So this thing has seen all of its maintenance. It's been very well cared for mechanically, and physically it's also in pretty good condition. We might do a spray and bed liner for it at some point. We might do some weird things with it at some point, but in the short term, Nope, we're just going to make it fun, reliable, drivable. New tires, a stereo, get the interior cleaned up, seats, and just kind of enjoy it. Decals are coming. We'll do a little video on that when we put the decals on it, and we'll put my decals on it and such. And but there it is, guys. So pretty pumped. 2 thumbs up. I think these things are a kick. If you've ever thought about getting one, like I said in my first video on this, you only live once, boys and girls. I have a lot of toys. You know, we have this second property to keep all the toys. But you know what? You only on this earth one time. You just once going around. There's going to be no regrets. If I leave this world, I'll have played every card I could play. I've had every toy I wanted, and we'll go out and someone can deal with the aftermath. We'll make some auctioneer good retirement when he gets done getting rid of all the stuff we've accumulated over a lifetime. There's almost 60 years. So guys, thanks for watching the videos. I really do appreciate it. Thumbs up on the way out. Do leave a comment if you've got one of these. I don't care what brand. Let's talk about that for just for a second. Why did I choose a Honda? And I was only looking at Hondas, by the way. I had done my research, and for me, it was going to be a Honda. The Subaru Sandbars, I think, are also very excellent choice, because this and that are the only two that have the engine in the middle, right? The engine's back here, it's not under the seat. You also know, because I have 2 trackers and I've had 2 others in my life, that I'm also a big Suzuki guy, right? So the Suzuki Kei Truck, I think, is also a good choice. I didn't like them because they put the engine under the seat, and in the summertime, I know that's not good. I've got 2 flat-nosed vans already, and I can tell you that I don't care how well you insulate it, that engine in the front, under your seat, or beside your seat sucks. So I don't like them. I've had motorhomes that had engines in the front, but my last 2, the engines are back there where they belong. You don't have to hear them, and you don't have to get the heat that billows in the summertime when those things are running warm. So plus I'm a Honda guy. You know, I got 15 Honda generators. I've had a billion Honda motorcycles. None of them have ever let me down, and this is going to be one of those very reliable, fun Hondas that I've known to love for my entire life. So that's why I chose Honda. But I have nothing bad to say about the others. They're just not for me. So for me, it's a Honda. I just think they're very well engineered. They're going to last. I think the engine will go forever if it's taken care of. So if you take care of it, it'll take care of you, and that's what we're going to do. Guys, thanks again. Thumbs up on the way out. Do leave a comment. We'll check comments every morning, and I'm real happy to get back to you. Let's talk about Honda Acty trucks and vans and such, shall we? All right, guys. See you on the next video.